So now I'm within the etc. So just type form. I'm going to my installation directory. So now what is my user directory, which is important because you will develop the code within the user directory and compile it. Okay. So for that, you have to go to cd $wm project and user directory. And I go to the folder CBOS 1991-7. Is it clear? Till it is very important. Did you go to your user directory? Please confirm someone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Again, I am pressing LL. It is not 11. And I see that I have two folders here. One is application, another is run, and another installation folder called platform. Okay. So this platform folder is where your installed executable and the linked libraries. So you see that you have a run folder. If you do not have that, you can create one, which will be your user run folder within which we will run the tutorials. And you will create another folder called applications within which we will develop the code. So these two folders I have already created. And this platform folder will be created when you compile your code. We will show you that. Okay. So let us go to CD application. Yes.
I'm not having that platform folder as well as application folder. Only one folder is.
Yeah, you don't have that, right? So let assume that there is nothing. So you can create another folder called mkdir, another folder by using mkdir, and you can write mkdir applications. Then it will create a folder called applications, within which we will develop the code. I have already created it. Okay. So now let us go into that thing and see what is there. So I have already created two cases for you guys to demonstrate. So first we will go with the Hello Formers thing to show you how to compile a simple code. So you have nothing here, right? So just first step, I will show you this Hello Formers with my code and then show you how to actually write the code from copying from a tutorial next. So for this step, just try to understand what I'm doing and then we will do it together. Okay, is that clear? Okay, so let us see what is there in this folder. Okay, and if I see the content, you will see that this is a folder which we will create now. Okay, so this is a new code which you will be compiling from your side to the installed OpenFOAM library. Okay, so to give you a basic idea about what these codes and how this should look is, I will just show you my PPT. Okay, so to start with, we use WMake tool to compile our codes in the OpenFOAM. Okay, so it is similar to the make tool by which you compile a C++ code. Okay, and then these two are the environment variable. One is foam app bin, another is foam lib bin, where your installed OpenFOAM executables are there. Okay, so when you have compiled your OpenFOAM, you have used all WMake. Is it correct? Did you follow it? So you used all WMake to install the OpenFOAM files in your computer. Are you following?
And then somebody is saying, Soumya is saying she does not have application and platform folder.
Yes. Okay. Soumya, I will show you those folders I have just created. They will not be automatically there. So I will just create new application folder and show you how to do it. Okay. But please confirm me that you know that you have used all WMake to install OpenFOAM in your computer. Is it clear? Did you use all WMake?
We're not sure, sir, because we were not to that level when installation was done.
Can you step in?
Okay, don't worry. I will show you how to do it. So this is a tool by which we compile the C++ codes into OpenFOAM. Okay. So including OpenFOAM codes. So when you install, those codes are nothing but C++, a bunch of C++ codes, right? So we use this command. Okay, so now when we have installed OpenFOAM, where those executable files, so after compiling your code, you get executables which you run, right? Which are available in the form of solvers like SimpleFOAM, as Dr. Janani showed you. So when you run SimpleFOAM, it is calling some executable file which is running and which is located to this foam app bin, and the linked libraries with it are located in foam libbin. Okay, so let us go very slowly. Then I will show you what these are, because unless you know it, you don't know how to compile you a source code. Okay, so just keep in mind that we need a .c file, which is a C++ code, and a make folder to compile it. This make folder is needed for the wmake to compile this library to the OpenFOAM. But before writing our own code, let us see when you have installed OpenFOAM, what did you do? Okay. So I'm just going back and using foam. Please do this with me. So when you type foam, you are in the installation directory. Okay. Now if I type cd foam app bin $foam app bin, where did you go? Can you go to this folder by cd $foam _ app bin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have gone to your OpenFOAM 7 platform, then a Linux folder. Within that, there is bin. Okay, so this is where your executable are stored. So if I look the content, okay, there are so many, but you can see that you have all these solvers and everything here, which is nothing but the executables which you have got by compiling the OpenFOAM library. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is clear. So now similar to that, what we'll do is we will actually create our create something in our user directory. So when we'll be compiling our code in the our user directory, we will have a similar bin which will be created within our user directory. Okay, right? So let us go to again our user directory then. So by doing by going to wm project user directory. Clear? Now this should be clear with you. I am in my user directory. Okay, so now I'm going to the, let's say I have this folder and you don't have it. Okay, so let us forget that we have this folder. Let us create another folder called mkdir application 1. Okay, just do this step with me. Mkdir application, you can type applications only. I have already a folder. I'm typing applications 1. Now if you see the content, you will have a folder called applications 1. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And also create one folder called run, where you will be running your solver. Okay,
Run is already available, sir.
okay, because you have already created while installation without knowing the implications. Okay, so now what I'll do is I will directly jump into how to compile a hello world code, which you don't have to do. Just follow the steps of compilation. Then in the next step, we'll be writing a Laplacian solver and then compile using the same procedure. Okay, so for doing that, I'm just showing you an existing hello world code that I have written, which as I, okay, so within this application, I have, can you see my screen? I'm not understanding. Yeah, so I have this hello foamers, and within that I have a C code which I will compile. Okay, so please note down the steps of the compilation here. Don't just forget about what is written within the C. Okay, so before the first step of compiling is to clean the folder, clean your application. Okay, so for that we'll be doing wclean. The comment is wclean. Okay, that's the single step which clears all the existing installation files. And here in this all wclean, you can see that I have written the same thing in a script file. Okay, so it's a bashrc file which has the wclean. Is that clear? So the first step is wclean. Now the next step for compiling this C file is wmake. Okay, as simple as that. So just I am doing wmake, and it will compile this C code which I have already written. So it is, I will show you what is there. Okay, so it is actually making dependency list for the source file .c. So this is a C code. And please remember that this does not have a header file because this is just a printing code. It will print hello formats. So we do not need any declaration or definition. So we have not put any header file. Okay, so it is taking some time. By that time, I will tell that what is there in the make file. So within the make file, we have two files. One is file, another is option. Okay. So just wait, it is compiling. So up to that point, do you have any questions? So anyway, I will come to these questions later. So now you can see that our code is compiled, right? So, and you can, so how will we know that our code is compiled? By going to our user bin file, okay, where there will be an executable called hello formats. So let us go there. So if I go to our user directory, which is here CBOS 1991-7, we can see that there is a platform folder created, and within that there is a bin folder. Sorry, within that there is a Linux, this folder, and within Linux there is a bin folder, right? And if we go to the bin folder, we see that there is a executable called hello formats. Okay, so this is the compilation procedure which we have to do the same once we write the Laplacian form, which I'll be showing you. So any doubt up to this, please unmute yourself and ask me one by one.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. While I am creating a hello formats folder, and then without code, the wclean option won't be work, right?
Yes. I mean, that's what I'm telling. Do not try to create the hello formats. I just showed you this procedure. Now, next we will be doing, I will show you how to copy the code, and how you have to have the code and the make file to use this wclean. That's why it is showing error. Okay. But the procedure, is it clear? To recapitulate, we will first use wclean. Then we will do wmake, which will create an executable in our bin folder of our user directory. So the concept of user directory and where the executable is getting stored, this is clear, right? So don't worry, we will be doing the Laplacian form now together, step by step. There you can compile yourself. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so quickly going back to my PPT, just to recap this. Yeah, so you can see that we have this NC class and the header file and their executable, already compiled executable in OpenFOAM. So this you have done while installing OpenFOAM itself. Now what I'm trying to write, I'm trying to write a new code in terms of the main code, which is new app.c, which is the .c file. I will just show you how to start with that just now. Just wait for a bit. And then we compiled it. So just imagine this was the hello formats.c file. We compiled it and we have an executable now. Okay. So the two important thing is how to link it to the already installed OpenFOAM executables and how to use the already existing functionalities of the OpenFOAM code. Okay, right? So, and this is what a structure would look like. There is a new functionality you are developing. There would be a C code, there would be a .h header file code, and there would be a make folder, and which will contain files and option. Okay, so now I will show you how to do it with your own. Okay, up to this point, is it clear?
Yes.